Is now the time to change?
You hope so. You know, something's got to give. Something has to change. Because Team Liquid have fallen off.
Well, it's now... Well, it's got to be now. That's the issue. Like, they're even falling out the VRS rankings, Harry. They're dropping down pretty quickly. Nerds said tier 2.
The thing that was kind of mad was, like, you know, when we first had Shui join this squad, I know for a lot of folks that was cause to be very excited. Hold on a second. Let's see how this goes. Twists. They start to barrel out now through the apartments. Goes hunting for a little bit more. They weren't ready. Frank QZ up on that boost. Still able to deal with him and keep this in their advantage. Do Team Liquid. They're going to try and pressure Market. And that's where both players for paiN reside. They sniffed them out. And it's a nice wide smile from Shui to open up.
We still, I think, hold a lot of these players and these pieces in high regard, and as an organization as well. It's just about finding that, you know, like coming together and actually putting on results is something yet to do.
Like, because the roster problems have been going on for a while now for Team Liquid and trying to iron out exactly how they want, like, the international vision to pan out. But even looking back like a year ago, the stakes of this matchup would have been wildly different. Liquid would have been coming in as favorites just on kind of the names and the benefit of the doubt alone. But that's not the world we live in now.
No way.
Oh, he got both! Huge from Big Azera. That's the captain of paiN Gaming.
Still, it's
putting on a clinic. The reply is in from Twists. Oh, going to team up alongside him. And so the Canadian duo, Twists and Nafly, turn that one on its head.
I'm not gonna lie, already an inspiring start for Liquid to win that round from that position when Big Azera gets away with absolute murder and connector. And QZ, the king of openers at the major. Starting pretty safe in CT right now. Some fake damage done down lower. Big Azera will finish it off though. Nerds certainly heard that.
Ooh, Nav tried his hand at the timing spam there up in the palace. Just the tag. Instead, the rewards go the way of Big Azera, who's farming on this Famus. More success found just all across the map. paiN go roaming.
Every player just making a little push and finding a free kill. Liquid stalled out in middle.
If this is the save, Hugo, do you want the T?
What's the T?
So when I was speaking to paiN,
Devadeus allowed to play inside of the ladder. Liquid have been flash peeking this though. Will that remain? Up short they go, and the comm is in. He's missed the timing. Orb should find this kill, and NQZ will pluck the first.
Easy does it for NQZ.
Bomb stuck
out by Devadeus. Nerds over here in the connector, living on borrowed time. There was a layered swing there. Big Azera having support. Naf and Twists, they've cooked up a 2v4 once in this game already for Team Liquid. But with only 20 seconds left, bomb down in no man's land, they've really got to get a move on.
It's done.
And they're just not in position to win this.
I think the bomb is on short. They know they literally can't get there in time and take it to B. So that's an unfortunate way for the round to fall.
Who are vocal. And sure, I'm not talking about Naf, but, you know, like the rest of the gang are pretty vocal players. Nerds requiring a lot of room, having to kind of call his shot, make his plays. Ultimate, a bit the same.
And all past
Twists, former, you know, captain, only just handing the reins over to Shui. So two very vocal players there. Let's see, though, this pause gives way to a B-pop for Team Liquid, and it's not gone swimmingly.
Bomb's in the site, so this cancellation is impossible. Liquid have to wait for Nerds. That smoke gives him a bit of room, but NQZ's fighting behind it. Nice headshot for David, taking that kill in the apartments. They know where Nerds is. They've got full info with bomb control. How can paiN screw this up? It doesn't feel possible. Orp is gone at least. That opens up fights for Nerds. Fights he might like, but David catches him. Ultimate 1v3, and they trade very well. paiN on the ball with these repeats.
Reaching deep into the strat book there from years ago, though. That's a bit of a Tyloo 2018 bomb out the window.
Throw them
Mirage
the bomb.
Classic.
So we throw them the bomb very soon. Oh, and they're playing like it. Fast under clear here for David. Flash is good, and even though Nert's turned, he still can't get back on the angle in time. Biguzera gives it up in mid. They're going to try and get David out. That smoke's not going to do him many favors, but he gets flashed in for more. 2 kills and then damage. That is more than enough for one man. DGT careful, and they really try and force that kill. Caught out on stairs. Ugly spray converted by Nav. 2v2. Liquid have saved themselves.
He's done a really good job to get out of that with a double. Keith provides, but it's going to come down to Roland to help seal the deal here.
Or is it just a
Playing on a
freebie?
feeling. Let's see. Come on, Keith. You got 2 sick kills in this round, bro. And now smoked over towards the stairs, and QZ loses vision. That's the plant.
Good.
Snow doesn't react, so they will get away with the bomb plant in this 2v2.
There's no reaction. Until there is. Oh, yeah, give it up. And inside the smoke, Naf getting cheeky. I don't know if they saw him there. They look a little bit paranoid. Grenades can come in. Molly's a problem. Naf had to swing there. It didn't even spread, but it looked like it was gonna. Ultimate. Nade goes over. Doesn't buy the fake. Swings late, and they trade. So paiN will pick it up. Well pieced together from a very uncomfortable 2v2. Liquid. Just a flat-out A execute as the mid-smokes fade. They come in into this full stack. 3 players here.
Okay, Twist, that's nice. Well, yeah, it was nice. Savor the feeling. It's a one and done.
God.
And QZ takes one of the dome. And so Liquid have not quite a foothold yet, but they have a presence over here towards A. They've got Nerds committed. There's the smokes to buy him some freedom, get him out of the firebox corner. He plays wide past them. And on the fade, trying to follow up on Biguzera down in Con. This is good stuff from Nerds. And QZ and Snow. It was them who closed out that 2v2 for paiN. But this is a taller task.
They've got the money. They absolutely should go for it. There's no reason to save in this position. Smokes and a kit. Snow moves in. That smoke will force some reaction. Someone's got to check it. Liquid can't just completely ignore this as 2 smokes land on the site. That's a good shot for NQC. The tap to get maybe one more kill, and Nap will not allow it. Another double from the Palace puts a round into Team Liquid's pocket.
Because, you know, he had a pretty sizable break with going out 0-3 after Austin. I know that no one on Liquid took those results well. And so hopefully some time in the lab for Liquid.
Grenades are good for paiN. Thinned out Liquid here. Not very viscous, but high in quantity. Everyone in middle except Naf. They boost up on the outside of window. On that fade, they're going to get a fight.
I mean, mid's just so scary. You're running into these crossfires between Biguzera and Davideus. You even have that NQZ AWP that like floats around and roams to worry about as a potential third piece, and they'll learn about it here.
Saw him as well.
It's nailed on the route up through connector. One back for ultimate. Naf tries to play his hand out on the ramp side, and this AWP still working its way up through connector. That's a big kill for Naf.
Oh God.
Awkward
Oh
miss.
no.
Ultimate's quick. And so it's just NQZ. They're both low. This is a clutch rolled out in front of him. The AWP might not be the best weapon for the job, though. Holding this long sight line. Naf gives him the fight. Dual Beretta's pulled. What does he want to go with? Is it calmed across the Ultimate's damage? No! Swings it out, and Ultimate will silence him. Liquid, after a 4-round hiatus, chain together the final 2 and look to level out. On your digital vibrancy.
Is it Inferno orange?
Kinda.
It's kind of brown?
Pretty orange.
It's more orange than Nuke. I'll give you that. Naf on this B site. They look to abuse him. What's he got? Full blind.
Started the series off well. Oh, nearly the recovery.
He's on his own. No support, so Liquid going to have to do this 4v4 without a kit. Good luck.
And Nurse is very far away. He was pushed up in the Palace, so only just beginning that rotate around now. For Liquid to be at full strength in this retake, going to take them a little while. And with no kit present, that's a problem.
It's the swing. Need some help for paiN here. Player in the corner gets hung out to dry. Backside, NQZ on his own, 1v3, and they run him down. The Dualies just do the work. Nerds, Twist, and Shui all find impact on that post pod.
They're in the lead for now, and if they win this first rifle round, they start moving towards the win on Mirage.
Would be a 6-loss streak in series. Of course, this is just one step, but I feel like Liquid need their map pick for the mental more than anything. Nertin spot a bother in middle, grenade out under, could be high value, but they go back the way of Nerds as well. 3 players on half. Still, paiN sit with the advantage. Window control, Naf denies Big Azera the cross. There's another player though, and Naf is not ready. Twist tries to get vengeance. Snow's cross, he doesn't need this fight right now. He's got 4 nades and great position. paiN can play off it. Meanwhile, there's a flank through spawn. Sooner Ultimate can get here, the better, but paiN is starting to move through connector. He might miss this by seconds.
Still footsteps heard by Shui. He knows they're coming towards his A site, but Ultimate, yeah, that timing is well and truly gotten away from him. He's now on for the retake with Twists.
Nice.
Denied with 20 seconds left. Shui can't find any more, but he's done a lot of damage. He's given Liquid a reason to go for this second attempt at the plant. Denied. Ultimate farming on the MP7. NQZ's got 10 seconds to try and save paiN in this round. Just Ultimate left there. And he wrestles with that AK to keep it down. Clutch walked over the line by NQZ. There were even some early adopters of the MP7 prior to the MP9,
Simple.
but one of them even in the server.
Simple loved it back in the day. Oh, did he see him? No, he definitely didn't. Nerds creeps up top mid, hiding inside of the top mid smoke. B-pop.
Up here, but spotted out on shore. That's a lineup for him in the apartments. Gonna try and reposition here, get himself tucked in under the window, catch them as they drop into his bomb site. Naf gets out with a double kill. They do lose Twists in that crossing. But they've got Nerds hot on the heels of this B play through the apartments. The rest of Liquid waiting back in the market, ready to go. And so it feels like it's only a matter of time. They're just waiting for this flank to arrive.
They held him though.
But Nerds has been tagged up. He was being considered. It's Shui to push out and make the play, separating that bomb from Big Azera and paiN.
And that should be it. I mean, he can walk the walk around CT, but with 25, this isn't going to happen. No way you can plant. And so Liquid do respond. Splitting this A site, Big Azera and David. Twist gets aggressive and catches him behind that smoke, and he lived to tell the tale though. Yes, he can. Doubled up for Twist. That is this round falling apart at the seams, and with Nerds getting aggressive just as well. Oh, careful. Break on the smoke opens up an entry, but still Palace control maintained. Nerds on the balcony with the orb by his side. paiN have to win some unfavorable fights here. Climbing over this smoke, Ultimate ready to repeak on his team's flash. Easily done. Snow, 5 and 12. He's had trouble in this map, and it's not going to get any easier. Liquid onto 11, and paiN with nothing to show in this T side. They are broke. Is it going to be that easy, or will they make a meal out of it?
And QZ tries to go fast into middle and put that orb to work, but they run into this double hold. Active stuff from Nerds and Twists, but no good deed going unpunished. It's a keen trade for DGT.
So someone from mid's got to go back.
Oh, is Naf about to uncover that, or does he go lower?
DGT reset top mid. He didn't take the bomb. Did he think he took it? I think he must have.
55 seconds left.
No one's thinking
Penny is
about
the drop
this.
because right now they're all just holding.
They're clearing A. They don't have the bomb. This might not matter, but for paiN it certainly does. Liquid shooting them in the legs. And I mean, DGT doesn't want to leave. He doesn't want to abandon his teammate. They have to get some fights off, and they're just getting massacred right now. DGT now realizing, but it is too little. It is too late. He's got a path to B. That's all he's got. That's a disaster. I mean, he's got a chance to win this 1v3, but he has to be decisive. He has to plant immediately. Grenades will buy him time.
Oh, he holds on to the util. Uses it instead to block off market.
You got to stick it. You got to stick it.
Oh, fake plant.
Time.
That's let them get even closer.
What?
It's another fade. And I don't think he's got that. Team Liquid. That's how they walk it over the line in the most liquid way you've ever seen. It's DGT handing over that 3v1.
And I want to see a little bit more from some of these stars of paiN. There were glimmers, moments in that last map, but not the reliability we saw in Austin.
No, I think the expectation here is this is where paiN turn it around. Bring themselves back in to this series.
Shui rightly moving over to A. They've got a double B set up with the smoke and the Julies, and paiN go for the long control. Twists here. Can he get anything? Dropping that smoke would be nice. 3 players. Twist grabs a headshot. He hears that bomb tumble down as well. Twist off of the flash, looking for more. His teammate gets domed on the corner. So it's all Twist or it's nothing here in this pistol round. Maybe it is the former. 2 kills, 3 for DGT, and that rotation is cut off. Liquid don't jump it. Naf can flank Cat, but there is no kit right now for Liquid. If that bomb makes it over, and it seems like it will, this could be a done deal.
They can react around the plant. They know there's a fight available somewhere. And so when they hear that bomb get planted, that's when Naf plays his hand out through short. Just DGT.
Wow.
Would have needed the ace clutch to win that, but no chance with Naf on the drive-by dual Berettas.
And have a decent run at Cologne, because the potential has always been there on this roster. We just haven't seen it actualized. And even when I say that, they made playoffs at Melbourne.
True. They did. But then throughout, bombed out every other...
Yeah, so, I more just mean the potential of this roster is there.
No, 100%. And, I mean, it was nice hearing from Nerds saying since the break, he feels like for the first time they're playing like a team.
Oh my god, through the smoke, Molly with the flash. And he grabs a headshot, climbing that box wrong.
Far better look from Twists as well. Him and Naf combining for these kills out in mid. Is Twist going to keep going with the aggression? That's mad. He's got this little lip of smoke to play around, looking for the cross at lower.
He's going to
Zera's going to go back in. Going back for the cross, second time. Nearly costs him, but big Zera.
Clears that.
Spot Twists. Deals to one of these problem pieces out in mid. Naf, this is a pretty tall task. A miss from the AWP gave him a chance.
Run B now.
And then here where Shui's likely to come from. 2 players holding onto the catwalk, but things can still get weird here. That's the AWP locked in this fight. That's also the bomb dropped in lower. Shui slicing and dicing them apart. He's done a lot of damage, but he can't finish his meal. Davideus taps him out. And a sigh of relief for paiN.
But paiN still get out with the round. Orb waiting patiently for a B pick. Naf and Nerds flashing in, but the flash is deep, and it's Naf who pays the price, not Nerds. Very lucky to be alive. paiN tempted by this mid to B now. The smoke hits Twist, but he still swings out and keeps it going. Another double kill for Twists.
I mean, look, with Mirage out of the way and Liquid haven't won it, I'll say it, Twist, I feel like if I'm him, I'm getting giga tilted with some of the deaths he was having there on that map. Oh, it took him a while to come alive. But here on Dust 2, Twists has had a far better showing, just a better time in these fights. Oh, will get wrecked there, sure, but he's got support available. They play the trade. Shui keeps Liquid safe and sound.
Is he saving? Thought he'd go for the cat fight at least, but by this point now Shui's backed up and Bigazera will do the same. I'm just hearing Snappy shout. That sounds like Snappy. Yelling heroic down.
To shout something very long, whatever that sentence
He's like
was.
trolling them. He keeps like calling them out by name, telling them how good and how impactful their exit kills are. But this has been a respectful matchup between these two teams. No one offering to throw anything out there. Liquid, they got to focus inwards.
You mean, shit talk wise?
No, I mean physically,
Okay, right.
like, you know, lobbing bottles at each other.
No, I mean, that would be wild, right?
Is it in the rulebook? I don't know. I don't know.
I had to guess. That's
Can you throw 4 bottles across the table? Look, I'm not saying you can. I'm just saying I don't know.
Graham Pitt, let us know.
He's going to find the section in the rulebook. Do not hurl
It's a bit of a silly ask, I'm aware.
objects. Probably admin's scrambling right now, adding it.
Oh.
Ooh, needed that, and NQZ provides. Nerd's called out in middle. And you just have to hit the mid to be here, I think, if you're paiN, even if you don't want to, because it's so early in the round, but you know you have Liquid uncomfortable. They're holding for re-aggro. Shui dead as DGT. Patience pays off. Naf's still alone at B. No one can rotate right now. They have eyes on mid. So really, we're looking at Naf with a multi-kill, and even 2 might not be enough. He's going to meet his team in middle, but now realizes they're walking out upper.
That's a huge pickup for NQZ. Even more from him in middle. The lineup for Naf.
Close.
He can't quite convert on it. Twist has been Mr. Multi-kill in this game, but a 1v4 is a very tall order. He's going to go searching for the AWP. This, okay, is going to get it, but he's not ready for the re-swing out on Cat. DGT, quick to close the deal on that round.
I like what paiN did there, because after they got the pick and they knew that Liquid couldn't rotate because they had the AWP in middle. Ultimate just misses him lower. Oh, Nerds again. That's 3rd time. And it's not the charm.
No.
Drop spawn. He's just sitting in the smoke. This is weird. Sui's going to push on the flank. Any steps made and the jig is up. They're going to speed up towards B. Twist, not another double surely, as Naf protects him by his side. There's the flank off the smoke push, and David is lost to the wind here down in CT spawn. Does catch Twist trying to escape this B bomb side, but with no bomb, there's no round win. There's nothing available. Snow 1v3. They're just not giving it over. Blocked at the door, and Liquid, a lights out CT side pieced together right now. 6 already and more to find. Snow just wants to live.
Counter-terrorists win.
Yeah, it's been a rough showing for paiN. I mean, they came off the back of a pretty poor tournament in Belgrade.
I don't imagine that did wonders for the confidence. You semi-final at a major. Go to the Fisher event after the player break, bomb out, and then rock up to Cologne in the play-in as your next tournament.
The best warm-up, for sure. I guess Team Liquid, that yes, have been struggling, but also have a lot to prove, and you know they would have been working hard during this player break, given, you know, not only did they have a bad season, but then they even skipped that Belgrade event that we talked about. So this might actually be a retake round here for Liquid, who don't look like they want to move any further. They are happy with their position on short. Shui committed.
He is very committed to this fight. And as they flash him off the angle, that one just gets offered up for free. Support is a long way away, but Twists
Felt like it
needed to be another multi-kill. Naf just has to back on up and try and save this AWP.
Really good call for paiN, because after they found ultimate, they know they can walk out long. You saw no one even jiggled or jumped out long or had to flash it. They know there's no AWP there. They can just creep out long doors. They could walk all the way to the cross, then they flash Sui, who's on the wide angle. Not seen this go down like this. Nerds has often just been out on a limb in middle. Door smoke coming in as the mid to B happens. And Liquid are stuck in their ways. They can't move out of position right now. Naf baiting them in for Nerds. Needs that attention drawn. Twist gets the lurk kill, but Naf still in this B bomb site. Can he find one more? Yes, he can. Bomb is loose. This is awkward and lower, but it should be fine with 20 seconds and that bomb loose on the B bomb site.
Nef, I thought he was going to get aggressive. I was going to say that's mad, but
Yeah.
decides against it, knows that time is not on the side of NQZ. And so the B-hold withstands that play from paiN. Little bait and switch setup between Nerds and Naf.
Bit of a limp round, really. Mid to B smoke comes out and they just walk out upper.
That would have been a big issue. Instead, it's back to the drawing board for paiN. They choose a different destination this time. It's late out towards the long doors with a mid-fake lobbed in. Those corridor smokes down.
Going to use this to get into spawn, perhaps, or just a bait as they climb up Cat. Down to the pit. Captain puts on another double. Liquid, they're just full of multi-kills right now, and paiN can't get any trades, can't get anything going. Ultimate follows up. He's been a monster across this series, finding so much impact with the AWP, and it does not stop now. Another impossible round for NQZ. 1v4, he's got the space, but Liquid are already running back to fill the gap. They're about to find out, and not even the hard way. Twist will pay his price, and NQZ has just got to go for the plants.
If one guy could give you some faith in a clutch here, it's NQZ. He's been a pivotal player in every round that paiN have. Bomb on his
tunnels,
back.
you're not expecting that, are you?
All posted. And if he goes tunnels bound looking for these fights, he's got all three of them right in front of him.
Smoke is annoying. They're going to come through both sides. Oh, shooting ghosts. They jump through. Not going to happen today. Liquid wrap it up. Shuey with a triple kill and 9 rounds on a CT side of Dust, a map that has plagued this Liquid roster last season. They come in fresh into the next and look good in this opener.
Something disastrous happening to a paiN squad, right? You think about the success that they just found at the major, the kind of level you have to tap into to be able to accomplish such a feat, and it was the best Counter-Strike you'd ever seen paiN play.
Look at the panic, by the way.
To go and do that, you know, over the course of multiple events, well, that's a team, you know, like a championship level team's fate, and for paiN, I would say they're still growing. Naf has drawn one hell of a rotate.
Yeah, sorry. Fully interrupting you, but that's a crazy fake, and paiN bit it. They had 5 players B. They were 3 lower, flanking it.
David bit me.
David what?
Oh, hang on a second.
David doing it dirty. Shuey.
Shuey, dead man. And so paiN might have bit down on that flank.
They chew it up. They swallow it whole. Well, one or the other, I guess. Can't do both those things.
They can still redeem themselves in this series. It is not done yet. But the road ahead is dangerous. Doesn't care for your feelings. NQZ dead on the swing, and Nerds collects 2 for free out in middle. It's David or it's nothing.
Unbelievable Deagle headshots from Twists. And even Nerds mops up a double in middle with the MP7. And just like that, Liquid are back on the menu.
Nope. Sick shot.
Oh, will they be ready for Car? Just seeing a player escape like that really...
Go on, let's inject some chaos. Don't clear NQZ, because you really don't expect it with how Davideus died.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, NQZ.
He's going to walk next to him, maybe.
NQZ, bro, they're right here. They're riding shotgun, and there's the 5-7 to get rid of Nap and Twist. The Canadians fall. Big Azera backstab in. And Team Liquid, thinking they were on their way to a win in this series, well, the road just got that much longer. And the car belongs to paiN. Shuey's been spotted, and this is one of the roughest angles to come in from on low HP. He will get found out, and so paiN stick the landing with the pistols. And
Bro, this buy is insane for Liquid. 4 AKs. Who's bankrolling them?
oh, Angel Investor at the 11th hour has come through with the buy. And DGT dead first. Bit of indecisiveness here for Liquid on where the play wanted to end up. They started to go back B-ward, but patience proven to be a virtue here. They collect another kill. Liquid just stay away from the stack in mid.
Yeah, I mean, he got 5 kills last game. He's on for 4 right now. He's really had some trouble, has Snow, in this head-to-head. As Liquid head for the finish line. And 11th looking to be locked in off a paiN save. Because Liquid lost the pistols, but you wouldn't even know it with 4 AKs in this round.
Eliminated 0-3 at the major in Austin. A string of last place finishes. Going up against the Brazilian squad that stunned us all, getting into the semis in Austin.
Well, right now it's completely flaccid, Harry. Push up top mid for paiN to try and trap Liquid on this long position, but who's trapped in here? It might just be paiN. Swung dry, not even a flash to boast that peak. Ultimate does get traded by the scout. Liquid, check their backside. Picking up a Molotov, in fact, to supplement this A hit. They're going to cross in. There's not a player to stop them. David's got to hit a Hail Mary headshot here. But that molly actually makes it a little bit more difficult, and Shui takes a different angle to find that kill, and an uncrouched Snow might be in trouble, and Shui converts that spray. Flank drops the bomb.
They're very low. They're very, very low. This isn't impossible for DGT, and that bomb knows it. Shui is scared right now. Started to try and run away.
Oh, they re-cleared it, and he's resetting. Now they're scared he's in smoke.
Dude, that's wild from NAF to go and re-clear long so quickly and confirm to Shui, bro, don't leave. Come back. Link back up with me. NAF just stopped them making a horrible decision there. They would have played right into the hands of DGT, but instead that clear gives them the presence of mind to get this bomb planted.
Oh, they have great position.
And this was what they were teed up for. This was the plant they were looking for. Can Shui finish the job? He's low on health.
Smoke is going to be such a problem if he can get it down on the bomb right now. They might just win the round. He's looking for the kill. Knows he's low. Wants that guaranteed frag. Smoke does land. Shooting bodies. DGT doesn't know where to look. He's just got to stick it and pray. Stick it and pray. Shoot to the left. Shui can't find that shot. Spamming nothing into thin air. And paiN will pick up a round out of absolutely nowhere. Rushing up top mid. paiN looking re-inspired. Nade pour, worst time, and Nerds gets his kill. And ultimate supplies. Liquid rally together for these entries. Sit comfortably 4-on-3, and NQZ is hard committed in the corner. He's calling for support from Snow, who's going to come and try and help him out from the short side. They're all just going to live and die on this middle fight. Fear about the long push. Covered now by ultimate. Snow doesn't check below him, but that nade's going to give it all away. Double up. Snow will take that. That's for sure. Ballsy move to make with the game he's been having.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he doesn't really have legs to stand on to justify going for a play like that, but you're very glad that he does. Snow nails him to a border up close in mid. And keeps paiN very pretty in this round. NAF once more has kind of sold a bit of a B play. Keeping 2 players there for the time being. That opens up this 1v1. Snow, 2 kills to the good already. He'll take a 3rd.
Big round.
Keith might just fall over here in mid. Peeked out through the double door. They get the spot on him. He's looking to save this AK and run it back in the next.
And finally, 2 in a row.
In the fashion that you gave them over. And it's allowed this gap to close. Now they come through with a force buy. This is Liquid hoping they can just get this game over the line. Strike while the iron's hot. And they still have the chance of doing damage to paiN and their money. Oh. That's one hell of an opening from Ultimate. Throwing up on the boost.
A risky force that is justified by its results. And Ultimate damage trade in middle. Liquid speed it up. They know there's no orb to worry about on the long cross.
It's emboldened them, hasn't it? Given a lot of confidence to this cross. Tag down range onto David brings him down. Half health from this Deagle. Shui looks like he wants to keep on fighting here, but as they start to lose players left and right, that's a decision he might come to regret. Liquid try to group on short, ready for this. It's a kill from the Nerdsort, firing off. Can't chain together more. Davideus, the one that got away, brought down low on that skirmish for long. 3 kills deep, silenced by Twists. Snow will seal the deal from bottom of the board as Snow is cooking in these last few rounds. It's so silent, you can just hear the wind blowing in the background, man. Like, no one wants to make that first move. Out into mid. Here's the explosion, but the layers of defense were there to stop it. Convincing first kill from Shui. Twist is trying to close in on this next man. That is a wild shot. And that's given them a route to move in with the bomb. Shui just makes it in. There is a plot here. It starts with a wild kill from Twists on the Deagle to support his captain and get him out of mid.
Shui needs help.
Can they finish the job? Shui left to fend for himself. Twist is watching the tunnels. All 3 players coming through mid.
Gotta come back.
They give him enough time to get there. Twist will be here to play a part. Shui firing off. They both get away with a kill. Now, last time Twist gave this round up peaking too early. Is he a bit more conservative here? Tap from Big Azera. No swing out of Twists. And now he nails him. That is a ludicrous round. What a way to make up for that last missed clutch. Twists.
Absolutely despicable round win from Liquid. That might just be round of the day.
And all of you was calling him washed when he peaked in that 1v1. Eat them words. He does die now, but it's all well and good. You'd like to think the NQZ AWP out on an island.
Get him out of here.
Away with 2. But Liquid deal with that trade, and that was the scariest weapon. That was the scariest item in this round. This is the easiest path that Liquid will have to the win in this series.
Just win, lol. But this shadow advantage, this Deagle dances with death. Shui finds it. They just speed up on the long side. DGT hiding out, hoping they won't check him. But they learned their lesson before you'd think. You'd like to think. You really would like to think they learned their bloody lesson. But nobody clears the car. 2 kills on a plate that missed spray. And it's up to Snow again to save the day for paiN. He can't do it. And Shui closes with 4 kills to find a 2-0 for Liquid. 6 losses in a row for Team Liquid. Smashed to the wayside as they take this series once and for all.
Yeah, they come through